Hey, what's up? Today I'm going to break down one of the simplest, yet surprisingly powerful algorithms in machine learning K-nearest neighbors, or KNN for short. Now, if you're a total beginner, don't sweat it. KNN is actually one of the easiest algorithms to wrap your head around, even if you don't have a tech background. Here's the deal. Imagine you just moved to a new city, and you're standing in a room full of strangers at a party. You don't know anyone, so how do you figure out who you might get along with? You look for the people closest to you, maybe literally the ones standing nearby, and see what they're like. KNN works exactly like that, but with data. Let's break it down. Step 1, you pick a number. Let's call it K. This is how many neighbors you'll consider when classifying something new. K could be 3, 5, 10. It's up to you, and honestly, picking the right K is kind of an art. Step 2, the algorithm looks at your new data point, and then measures how far it is from every single point in your existing data. Usually, it uses Euclidean distance, so basically drawing a straight line between 2 points, just like you do on a map. Step 3, after measuring all those distances, KNN grabs the K closest ones, your K nearest neighbors, get it? Then comes the last step, a vote. If most of your neighbors are, say, basketball fans, then you're probably a basketball fan too, so the algorithm assigns your data point to the majority group. Alright, let's talk real strengths here. First, KNN is dead simple. There's no fancy math or complex training going on. In fact, KNN is what's called a lazy learner. That means it doesn't actually learn during the training phase. It just stores your data and waits until you have something new to classify. Also, it's super flexible. If you get new data, just toss it in. No need to retrain a whole complicated model. But there are some downsides. KNN can be slow. Imagine trying to make a new friend at that party, but before you choose, you have to interview every single person in the room. If your data set is huge, this takes forever. Plus, KNN is pretty sensitive to outliers and irrelevant details. One weird data point, or some extra info that doesn't actually matter, can throw things off. And if you have tons of features or dimensions, it gets really hard for KNN to figure out what close even means. That's the so-called curse of dimensionality. So there you have it. K-nearest neighbors, simple, intuitive, great for small data sets, but not always the best for big or complex ones. If you're just getting started in machine learning, KNN is a perfect place to begin experimenting. Try it out, tune your K, and see how it works with your data. Thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, hit that like button, and if you've got questions about other algorithms, drop them below. See you in the next one.